What's good, my peeps? Welcome back to Jay's Strategies, where we talk about the latest and greatest crypto projects, charts, news, and much, much more. You're going to find so much info in here. Just be amazed. You guys want to dive on in and let's get with it. Alright, we're going to talk about the charts. We're going to talk about all kinds of different stuff. Well, actually, let me bring it up. I should have had that up. Alright, CoinMarketCap. And then also, I am going to swing over into our YouTube, so that way we have the links so everybody can get it in, so I can drop it inside the social feeds and everybody can join, because we're going to talk about a lot of targets, a lot of different information, and we'll do some shout outs. Alright, so sounds like fun to me. Alright, shout out to some call channels. Alright, and then shout out to some other channels, as you can see. Alright, let me actually pull this. Yes, shout out to all the call channels, all the blockchain building, Web3, everything that we got going on, all the different videos we've been pushing out there. Okay, massive information, alright, for you guys. So, you know, it's all about paying it forward. Okay, teaching people how to learn and earn in the crypto space. Alright, it can be really complicated, actually. When I first started, okay, working in Binance, I'm like, what is a pancake swap? What? You know, I had no clue what that was. I had no clue what farming was, pools, or anything like that, you know? And then, when it came to charting, I had no idea. I was buying on charts when I was seeing pumps. I was buying on the pumps, alright? I was like, oh, it's pumping, FOMO, buying on the pumps, and then I was losing. But I learned the strategy of the latest and greatest market makers, okay? And then also Bookmap, okay? So you can use the web version. I'm just going to show you guys that, but it's good to get the full version. Get the pro version if you can, you know, if you're a big time trader and you're rocking out, and then you can just log in and you can get all of the information, but you can use the free version. This shows you where all the trades are sitting at, okay, where liquidity's sitting at, and etc. So we're going to show you that, comparing it to the chart, alright, so that way we can show you guys how that works. Alright, so that sounds like fun. So you guys are going to learn a lot of different stuff here, okay, for your trading abilities, and your, you know, getting out there and making that money, okay? Alright, so yeah, we need to, let's get this, okay. And we get this. Alright, I just want to go ahead and drop it inside the socials, so that way we can do shout outs for some of these big dogs that I've been following and watching them grow. So definitely, you know, something that I've been paying attention to. Alright, so let me just drop that over there, okay, and so that way we can get people, you know, swinging on by. Alright, live now with Tron Bit Shout Out Crypto Charts and News. DM you the link. Alright. Okay, so yep, we got that going on. And then we got the Bookmap. That's what we're going to go through. Alright, so that way we can look through the book map over here. Okay, so that way we know exactly what is going on. Okay, and then let me go ahead and swing into these because we got a couple more people that are going to be joining, getting in here with us, so that way we can move across the board, hitting those. Love it, love it, love it. Smashing them, baby, smashing them. Alright, yeah, I got a couple people, and then I'll get them. And then we're going to run through all of it. Massive information coming in for you guys. Massive, a lot of different stuff happening, okay, in the crypto market. So this is, you guys need to hear about this. You guys need to hear and listen to exactly what is going on. Alright, so we're going to start having sessions at certain times every day, so you know where to find us, so you know where to get your news. Alright, so I'm going to pick a time, and then I'm going to do the post, so that way you guys can get your news. You know, just getting used to the community, because I'm building up this channel now for all the different projects, the launch pads, and everything else that's happening out there, as you know, building and growing ecosystems and blockchain development. Alright, so you guys will find out a lot more about that as we go and as we grow. Okay, alright, yeah, alright, yeah, love it, guys, love it, love it, love it, love it. Alright, okay. Let's see what you guys. Okay. Alright, so mad love and respect to you guys that's we're swinging by. Alright, I just had it on book map right here going on, you know, rocking over here. We're going to go ahead and we're going to utilize actually CMC to talk about the crypto prices, and then we're going to swing into the charts and we're going to look at the crypto charts, and we're going to talk about the indicators that we use, okay, along with and learning from market makers, AMM, market makers that work with some of the, you know, big industries in the crypto industry. For writing algorithms inside the different exchanges. Okay, so this is something to pay attention to. Alright, don't forget to smash that thumbs up. Don't forget to rock with us inside our channel, in our video. Don't forget to tag, follow along. Alright, we're going to start pushing out a lot of different information on projects, stuff that's coming out, and then doing reviews to see if they're good plays, and then also a lot of blockchain development out there coming, and a lot of stuff working and pushing out there. So this is something that we really want to see happening, you know, in the crypto space, okay? And then we're going to talk about the charts, that, like I said. And then, yeah, don't forget to swing by Twitter. You know, the links are always in the description, but, you know, I'll make sure I drop them again, and I'm going to drop that. We're going to start utilizing a lot more information, you know, on Twitter, so that way, you know, we can reach out to you guys across multiple socials. And then I'm going to start also utilizing and doing stuff with different projects on multiple socials, where we'll be live on Telegram, be live on Twitter, Discord, Reddit, all at the same time. Okay? So there's a lot of stuff that has been happening, and there's a lot of stuff that's going to go, you know, that's going to be going down. You know what I mean? So this is something that we want to pay attention to. Okay? Alright. Yeah, that's the Twitter page. You can swing by and hit that, and then the book map. Okay, alright, so we are utilizing CMC, and that's where we're going to get our prices today before we hop into the charts. Okay, so that way you can see today's overall cryptocurrency market cap is 1.15 trillion. 24-hour volume is 29.13 billion. That's up 46%. Bitcoin dominance at 48.8. Ethereum dominance at 18.9. Gas for Ethereum is at 46 UE, which is a little bit high. We are mid-range at 50 on the Fear and Greed Index. Alright. Now Bitcoin sitting right here at 28,892. Okay. Today, 0.5 to the downside. Market cap 562 billion and then $11.7 billion in volume. Ethereum sitting at $1,813. Today we pulled back 1.1%. We have a $217.8 billion market cap sitting there, and then we have $5 billion in volume today on Ethereum. Alright, so that's stuff that we watch. Now we're talking about USDT. Now look at this. 83,800,000. Alright, so this has been inching up, and we've been actually watching this, and we've been seeing, okay, they're printing more. What's happening with the stable coins? What's happening with the coins sitting on the sidelines? Because look at this heavy flow. Alright, so more printing going on, okay, and high volume. 21.3 billion in volume. So if you look right here, that's only 16 billion in volume between Ethereum and Bitcoin. So there's a lot of volume coming from multiple different places. All right. BNB back at $240.40 today. It had a pullback 1.4% to the downside. $36.9 billion market cap, 407 million volume. So we actually BNB and XRP have been flipping each other. Alright, so we did see that XRP come above it. So it's going to be an interesting match that we're watching. XRP did that pullback that we talked about, and we'll show you guys that on the chart. Okay, it's sitting at 60 cents right now. In the past 24 hours, 3.6% to the downside. Okay, market cap is 31.9 billion, and then we got 1.3 billion in volume. So Ripple Labs XRP is being utilized much more for transfer of value. So the price did actually pull back, and you can't be overextended for too long above certain moving averages. So that's stuff that we pay attention to. Our next top stablecoin is USDC coin. Okay, that's got that $26 billion market cap, $2.6 billion in volume. Okay, so USDT is inching up, but it's not really giving it that bang. Alright, always make sure that you diversify. Okay, make sure that you diversify your portfolios. Alright, when you're working with stablecoins, because you just never know what's happening with the next stablecoin, and what's going on with that. Alright, Dogecoin, number 7 spot at the 7 cent mark. Okay, today 2.9% to the downside, $10.2 billion market cap, 351 million volume. Cardano at 28 cents. Past 24 hours, 2.2% to the downside. You got that 10 billion market cap and 242 million volume. Alright, so later on those volume numbers that we're seeing. Okay, now Solana is sitting in number 9 spot. It's actually at $22.61. Today it did pull back 2.6%. Alright, and it's at $9.1 billion market cap. I could see this actually inching up above that 10 bill market cap, because they will be utilizing a lot of these blockchains and layer 1s as the mass transfer of value, and then layer 2s in different blockchains with cheap gas on top of it to run their applications. So it's something you need to pay attention to. Tron, what is up, Tron? Why is Tron sitting there in that spot? Tron is at 7 cents. Okay, today pulled back 1.2%. Alright, $6.8 billion market cap, 182 mil in volume. Polygon Matic, I always say that we've been watching. It's at 65 cents right now. Today it pulled back 2.3%. It's $6 billion market cap, 273 mil in volume. So we hit that 65 cent target that I was telling you about. So that was one of our wave buy-in targets on that 65 cents, because we did have that pullback. These are the days that you're buying on those pullback days. Alright, you don't buy on FOMO days. Alright, Polkadot, we got 6. Alright, so Litecoin, another altcoin that had some heavy stuff happening out there in the market, but the hash rate actually fell for Litecoin, so there's an opportunity to get out there and do some mining for Litecoin. Alright, Litecoin LTC is sitting at $80.64, 2.2% to the downside today, $5.9 billion market cap. Shiba actually had a pump, okay, over the past week, but now it actually pulled back and it rode right back to its even spot, which leads me to believe manipulation. Alright, guys? Hey, use your thoughts. DAI, the next top stable coin. $4.7 billion market cap, 205 million volume. We're probably going to see this inch its way up in the market cap, bro, because they're going to need more stable coins out there, because you can't have one or two or three controlling the whole market capitalization when it comes to stable coins. Alright, guys? Bitcoin Cash, you can see 4.5 bill. Alright, Bitcoin Cash, I actually did see a 5% move to the upside today. So it seems like when we have these down days, alright, it seems like, a lot of the whales and a lot of the traders are loading into those altcoins for those trades, for them to be able to make that cash, make the long-term trades, and grab on those dips, alright? And I just want to talk about BUSD. BUSD is 3.4 bill. Alright, we've been watching this shut off its market cap, 1.3 bill in volume today. So there's been a lot of stuff happening with these coins. Okay, alright. So book market, book market, Bookmap. Alright, on Bitcoin. Let me just take a look real quick so that way I can see where orders are being set and where orders are sitting. Okay. Alright, yeah, I got a lot of stuff open, from doing the streaming. Alright, so I'll know that for next time so I can move into more screens. But as you can see, okay, so it's gonna be able to, yeah, there we go. Alright. Okay. Alright, so you see like the red lines here. Red line here, darker red line. It's about to pop back up, right? Alright, that yellow line is starting to get it darker. Alright, so they're moving orders up into that area. So we're watching where the orders are moving to, because that's going to tell us where the price is going. So you see right here, those reds, they hit those price targets and then we're gone. Okay? Now, the orders are coming in above for those sells. So that leads me to believe I'm going to see some orders coming in down here in these ranges for people that are going to catch that quick scalp. Alright? Now, on the upside, you see this red line here? Okay, sitting right there at 29,310. Alright? That is a key level, because that's where there's a lot of ask sitting at that area. Okay? A lot of orders have been being put in and gathered up over these past, few hours at 28,620. Okay, so that leads me to believe that on a dip we will swing to that area, but you do see those ladder buy-ins that I always talk about. 1, 2, 3. So the next big heavy one is at 28,500, and we exactly talked about that. So if we hit these targets and we see more orders come in, we'll see some downward movement, okay? We'll end up tapping, grabbing this liquidity, and then making the decision on which way the market is going to swing. Alright? So you guys get that? There's a lot of stuff happening for there. Let me go back here, multi-book. Let me push this here, so that way I can get that book open and we can take a look at that real quick. Alright, so that's going to give us all of our, consolidation, Kraken, and all of our different markets. Alright. Yeah, there's so much information, so that's why it just takes a second for it to load. Okie dokie. And but we had a pretty crazy day. Alright, and we are watching these markets heavy. Alright, so let that load and do its thing. Okay, so that way we can see what's going on. Alright, Bitcoin. Bitcoin on the 1 hour, okay? We had a red vector candle, so we actually pulled below the moving averages. We're below that 50 right now, and we wicked out below the M0 pivot zone. So what does that mean? Now that means that 50, the daily open at 29,100, is a heavy resistance area for Bitcoin. Longer term on Bitcoin, and we've been talking about this over all these days, we said we're going to slowly see it pull back towards the moving average on the 800. And guess what, guys? That's exactly what it is doing. So just remember that. Just remember that. Listen, pay attention, and learn. All right? Ethereum on the daily is below these. And I told you guys, as soon as we hit below that, we were coming for that 200. Look, guys, there we are. So pay attention, listen, and learn. This is on the daily overall, coming for that 200. Okay, and right now that 200 is 1,790. That is the target that's set for Ethereum on that 200 for a longer term perspective. Now Binance, BNB, we're riding below this 50 EMA. Now, if we don't close any candles above this 50 EMA, we are going to keep hitting it as a resistance point. We need to come above it, close a candle, okay, close the second candle above it, retest, and continue to the upside. Alright, the 200 cross back over towards the downside over the 800, which is bearish for BNB overall, but you do see slight trend towards the upside, but it seems like it's more accumulation, in the longer term for people. Okay? Alright, let's see. Are we, let me see. What are we doing? Why is this? I just want this to pop up for you guys. Alright. Okay, there we go. Okay, Binance Future. Okay, 28,600, and look at that, 28,500. You see all that Bitcoin sitting there? Okay, so that leads me to believe. What does that tell you guys? What do you guys see? Okay, just common sense right there. What do you guys see? 28,600. Okay, 28,560, 28,500. 3 ladder in buys. Okay, as we pull towards the downside, because that is where the money is sitting. Guys, don't forget to smash that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel where we give you all of the information. Don't forget to join Twitter where we drop all of the latest and greatest information and news and much, much more. Alright, we have a lot of stuff going on. And also, we love rocking out in Telegram groups with you guys. Okay, we got the rocking, we're rocking on the blockchains, and we're doing all kinds of stuff for you guys out there. Any questions or anything like that, I'm always here to help. I would love for people to be able to understand how to trade in the crypto markets and how to be safe while trading and while doing it in the crypto markets. Alright, so the more we can get out there, the more that we can share with you guys, the more information we can give, the better we all will get. Alright guys, you were chilling with J Strategies, where we talk about the latest and greatest crypto projects and much, much more.